Hello, hello! It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. I feel like I should have something pretty to show you while we're waiting for everybody to join. Here's some of the stamp sets we're going to use tonight. I'm using some things from the annual catalog, some things from the August through December mini catalog. Let me grab one of those out. We're going to use, I feel like I sometimes use the same stamp sets over and over. Tonight we're going to use Banner Year. I'm going to show you a fun technique with this, and we're going to use Beautiful World. I'm reaching back to the annual catalog to show you a card that I don't think I've showed you yet. The Snowflake Wishes, we're going to do something fun with that, and Little Treats. I thought we would explore what this little box die looks like. How are you guys doing tonight? Leave a comment, let me know. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Carmen and Karen. I'm not going to be able to catch everybody. Hi, Judy and Gloria and Carla and Teresa and Sharon and Becky and Peggy and Terry and Lynn and Nancy. Hello. The very beautiful Wheaton, Illinois. It was a beautiful day today, wasn't it? I'm in Champaign, Illinois, and I don't always ask you guys where you're from. Sometimes you leave a comment, but I'd love to know where you're from. Are you somewhere in the United States? Are you overseas? Maybe in another country? Is it early in the morning there, or late at night? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Joe. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm tired. It's been a crazy week. Getting ready for a virtual Girl Scout bridging ceremony this weekend, and trying to get ready. Our virtual learning for school starts next week, so we're trying to get our virtual classroom cleaned out and set up and ready to go. We're having appointments. We're picking up things at the school. I'm just a little pooped today, but I still have some fun projects to show you. So we're going to get started. I'm going to jump in, and it's probably even going to go longer than I than I planned to, but I hope that you enjoy all the stamping inspiration. Be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what you're loving, what you want to see more of, maybe something I didn't show tonight that you'd like to see next week, and I'll definitely look at the comments and see what I can do. Hello, Margie and Danette from Michigan. We've got Patricia from East Peoria and Kathy from Gifford. Those are all Illinois, in case you're not in Illinois. Gloria from Springfield. Sheila's in Knoxville, Tennessee. And Katie. Yeah, wouldn't Paris be lovely? I've never been to Paris, France, but I've also never been to Paris, Illinois. So I can't say that it's not just as wonderful. Oh, Terry's in Southgate, Michigan. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. And thank you for sharing, Linda and Patty. You guys are so great. Maryland, Champaign. Okay, well, let's just jump in. I'm going to start with the throwback from the annual catalog. We're going to do a Beautiful World card, and this was a card that I designed for Vacation Stamping School, which was a demonstrator training event. And when I was getting ready tonight, I have this box. Let me grab it, and I'll see if I can not make a mess while I grab it. I have this box on my shelf, and it has extra card pieces. Like when I have kits or when I'm preparing for classes and I have extra packets, I just put it in here. I have this box. So tonight I was trying to figure out what I was going to show you, and I thought I'm just going to grab something out of this box. And this is what I grabbed. I grabbed this card. So that's what we're going to make tonight. I like to take these when I go on a retreat sometimes, and I just sit and I make a bunch of cards. But speaking of card kits, I'm excited because I usually have a big card class in the fall with a couple team members, and we aren't having it this year, and we didn't have it this summer because of everything that's going on. So I am putting together a card kit to go in the mail. Just a card kit, just cards, no stamp sets, no product, just like a plain old card kit, fall themed. And I'm really excited. So watch for details. I'll be posting that after Labor Day. And I'm trying something new. I'm going to just have the kits like ready to go. So when you buy them, I'll just be able to ship them out immediately. So watch for that right after Labor Day. I'm only going to do a certain number of them. So you want to make sure if you're interested in getting that fall card kit that you are paying attention right after Labor Day so that you can get it, because once they're sold out, they're sold out. I'm not going to make any more. So we're going to see how that goes, and if it goes well, I'll do one for Christmas as well. So speaking of card kits, let's make this card. This was a card. Oh, I just realized I'm missing a piece. This was a card that, like I said, I designed for vacation stamping school. Let me come over here and grab. I guess that's the thing about card kits, is sometimes they're not complete. I mean, when I send you your card kit, it'll be complete, but in my box, sometimes it's not complete. So I'm just going to really quick cut the missing piece. I love this green. This is Mossy Meadow. Is that the right size? Maybe a little more. Mossy Meadow is the green, and it's just such a beautiful green. I love this for the fall. What is your favorite stamping color? Do you have a different color for each season? I feel like I do. Like, right, I don't use subtles in the winter. I mean, I guess sometimes for snowflakes, but like I have a favorite fall color, and I have a favorite summer color, and Mossy Meadow is definitely a fall favorite. Okay, so we're using Beautiful World. We're going to do some stamping, and then I'm going to show you how the card comes together. I really love this one. We're using the antiqued corners and slides. Again, these are from the annual catalog. So you've got ribbon slides here, and then these little corners. And I'm going to show you some extra projects when we're all done too, because this was a really fun suite. It still is. I mean, you can still get all this stuff, but I feel like once a mini catalog comes out, we just kind of forget about the annual catalog stuff. Don't you feel like that? And it's kind of sad because there's some pretty amazing things in the annual catalog, and this was definitely one of my favorites that I didn't get to use enough before we moved on. This sentiment says, "Life's a beautiful journey." And then there's a sentiment to go on the inside, which I love even more, that says, "Thank you for being part of mine." Oh, I just love that. What a great card to send to somebody, right? Thank you for being part of my life. I love that simple idea that that's enough, right? Just to be a part of someone's life is enough. That's it. That's all you need. You don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to do anything fancy or crazy. Just be a friend, right? Just be that part of somebody's life. That little sunshine. This paper comes with the suite, and it is called, what is it called? Oh my goodness. I'm like having a brain block. Oh, that didn't go on there straight. Oh, let's take a look. World of Good. Yeah, that's it. World of Good. Let's just take a look since I got the catalog up here. Sometimes I go under the assumption that you guys all have catalogs at home. Do you all have catalogs at home? If you don't have a catalog at home and you're not already shopping with another demonstrator, I'll be happy to send you a catalog. You just let me know. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so glad that you didn't miss the live. We're just getting started. We're coming back to the annual catalog and playing with the World of Good suite. And this is just a really good masculine set for all kinds of cards. So this is kind of I don't know. I feel like this stamp set is really good for like graduation and retirement cards, but I think it would be good for just any time. Here we've got the dies that go with the stamp set, and there's some detail dies in here. So we have some detailed globes, we have the little stand, some kind of details to cut into the cardstock. This is really cool. This die, I don't know how well you can see it. Am I holding it right side up? It's numbers, and it is the the latitude and longitude of all the places in the world where Stampin' Up! Has home offices. So I thought that was a really fun detail. Oops, I got these dies out. So I was going to do a magic of TV moment. I'm using the coordinating dies to cut out the shapes that I stamped already. Mossy Meadow and Early Espresso are the colors. And so now we're just going to do some assembly. Let's grab our scissors and cut a length of the ribbon. This ribbon is part of the suite, and it's called Early Espresso Faux Suede. Faux, F-A-U-X. That's how you say that. It's French. Speaking of Paris. Faux means fake in a prettier way. So the ribbon slide is designed so that this faux suede ribbon will just slide right on there, and then looks like you have like a little belt buckle. Hi Jenny, I'm so glad you're joining. It's okay that you're running late. We're just chilling, right? We're just chilling tonight. We're making some cards. This was actually one of the vacation stamping school projects, so you've already seen this one. So it's kind of a good one to miss out on if you have. Oh, whoa, whoa. I don't think that my Seal Plus enjoys the textured cardstock. So we're going to go on the card base instead, and we're going to center this piece of crumb cake cardstock. I embossed this piece with the Old World paper embossing folder, and isn't it just so cool? Like, I want to use this embossing folder for everything. Okay, show the belt buckle again. I'm going to just get a new piece of ribbon and show you with a new slide because I already glued mine on. So, you kind of, like, I come up from the back, and then you want to pull it through, and then there's that little piece in the middle, and then you go over that piece and back down the back. Like that. That's how you put the ribbon slide on. Okay, so we've got that wrapped around our cardstock, and so we're going to put this on next. This is the Stampin' Seal Plus, and I haven't used my seal a lot, but I know some of you are really having problems with it, and I am not, I'm not going to lie, I've had some problems myself, but I think the key is not using a lot of pressure and then advancing forward when you need to. And really, not a lot of pressure. And I think that's kind of the thing that we're struggling with, is that we're used to really pushing hard, you know, with the other adhesive, and you really don't need to. And so sometimes pushing hard, like, it gets this all in a jam, you know. So real light pressure, and then just use your finger to bring it forward if it cuts off too early. All right, so we're doing some simple layering here. This is going to go on the inside. You really don't need a lot of this. Is the Seal Plus, so it's really sticky. And then I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals to put the globe and the stand on. I might need my little mini dimensionals for the stand because it looks like it's small here on the bottom. So let's just put one right there and one over here. Maybe we can get one more in the middle. Yeah. Do you guys have these little baby dimensionals? Oh, Judy, what a good idea. Judy says she sees a Santa belt with that slide. Yes. I love it. Let's get the globe on together at the same time so we can position this, correctly. Okay, I think right about there. And then, is there a proper name for this, the little stand that a globe is on? I don't know. Okay, so there's our finished card. Life's a journey. Thank you for being part of mine. Hi, Trina. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad that you like the card. Let me show you some more samples using this suite. Like I said, this is from the annual catalog. So this was a suite. I just showed you that one. We featured this in Vacation Stamping School. So the other card that I designed that I think I've shown you before is this one here. Adventure awaits. Congratulations on a new beginning. And then this was one that my mom designed. We designed cards together for this demonstrator training event. So she did some sponging on this embossing folder and used those corners, and then a little bit of that designer paper. And then some other swap cards. Let me show you. This was one I created using the designer paper. We got some cinnamon cider and the old world paper. This one I copied right from the catalog. I think maybe I did this on a Thursday Night Live back in July. Using new in colors. Here's another one I made with the squares. I just love this little plume. And then the last one I wanted to show you was created by my upline, Kim Peck. And let me open this up so you can see a little better without the glare. This card uses, oops, stuck in there. She did the faux tearing technique. So I wanted to show you that today on a different card. But she's got these detailed die cuts. And this is that longitude, latitude. She's actually got it upside down, I think. But you can see how it just like engraves the cardstock. It's a really cool die that's part of that set. So I want to show you how to do this technique back here. And here's another card that I made with the faux tearing technique. Just recently on my Facebook page, I shared a project that Stampin' Up! Posted on their Instagram page. And one of the Artisan Award winners, who's a demonstrator, created a card using this technique. And so it kind of reminded me of these cards. So I'm going to just do like a simple version. Let me keep Kim's pulled out. I'm going to do a simple version. I'm just going to use a note card. I'm using Smoky Slate ink, and I need to grab, what did I do with my black? Here it is. My black ink pad. And we're going to do just a quick little Halloween note card. Okay, so the technique of faux tearing includes real tearing. We're using just a piece of scrap paper. This little notepad I had. I love this sentiment on top. It says, the best time for new beginnings is now. Isn't that the case? I always feel like, oh, I don't want to exercise. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go clean that room that I have to downstairs. But it's always best to just get started now and not put it off. So the best time is new beginnings. I'm just going to use this paper though and tear it. So this is how we do the faux tearing technique. We're just going to take the cardstock or the scrap paper, and we're going to tear. And this is the note card's going to go up and down this way. I guess it could go the other way. Yeah, I don't know, why not, right? So I'm going to start by stamping an image like I did here and like Kim did. And so I'm stamping the image. This is the bat from Banner Year, and I'm going to stamp him off the edges, over the cards, or over the paper. And then we're going to sponge. So I'm holding the paper tight. It's hard to do. I should have had my ink pad ready to go. And then, oh, I should have had my sponge ready to go too. We're going to use a sponge. So the stamping sponges come in big circles, and I cut them apart into quarters like this. And then I like to use them like that. So I'm going to pick up the color from the ink pad. Again, this is Smoky Slate, and then just sort of sponge, or you can do like a burnishing and you're going to sponge all along the scrap paper. And so what happens is you're getting the color on the part that's not covered, the open part. And then when you take the paper off, then you're going to see that line where the paper was. Okay, ready? Isn't that cool? So it looks like it's torn, even though it's not torn. It's just the way that we did the technique. And then we're just gonna do Happy Haunting. So this technique is really a good technique for beginners because you don't need a lot of tools, right? Just a piece of paper and a sponge and some stamps and ink. What do you think? Is that cute? Do you like this? So this one I just layered it, but we're just going to keep the note card as it is. And let's go ahead and add, I feel like I need to add a bat. Maybe a couple over here too. I'm going to stamp off the edge. Oh no! I smeared that bat on my envelope. That's so frustrating. Well, the front side is cute. All right. I'm going to blame that smear on the post office. Whoever I send this card to, they'll have no idea, right? All right. So this is the stamp set. This is from the new August to December mini catalog. It's called Banner Year, and it comes bundled with the new Banner Pick-a-Punch. That's this one. It comes bundled together, so you can save 10% when you get them together. And you put little strips in here, and you can punch 2 different sides. And the sentiments fit their size to fit in that in the punch. So you can get it separately or you can get it together. But I love stamp sets like this because you get a lot of different seasons, a lot of different occasions in there without having to buy a bunch of stamp sets. So this one stamp set, like, just totally hits it all. It covers all the bases. Another stamp set that I really like that is the same thing is the Little Treats in the August to December mini catalog. So we're going to use that one next, and we're also going to use it for Halloween because I don't usually buy Halloween stamp sets. Like I don't usually get Jenny says I can send it to her. You won't remember. I lost my train of thought. I don't usually buy Halloween specific stamp sets. I like to look for these stamp sets that just have little bits so that I can make just a couple Halloween cards without feeling like I am committed to a huge Halloween stamp set. So the next one we're going to do is the Little Treats. And let me show you where these are in the catalog. So first of all, the Banner Year, oh, here we go. Well, Little Treats is right here. Little Treats is the last stamp set in the August through December mini catalog. It's on page 70. And you can see it comes bundled with a little box. So that's what we're going to make tonight. I'm going to show you what this little box looks like. You get some accessory dies that cut out the images and a few extra tags. I'll show you that in more detail in a second. But let me just flip over here and find the Banner Year. Banner Year, page 65. If you don't have a mini catalog yet, let me know and send me your address too. I just remembered, I think somebody let me know last time they wanted a catalog and I don't have their address to send it to them. So if you're requesting a catalog, an address would be helpful. Banner Year. You can see some of these samples here. So you can punch the little banners with different ends, and then you can make all kinds of cute projects for all different occasions. So let's use the Little Treats. Let's move on here. And I wanted to show you some of these cards that I made. I did this in another Facebook Live. We made this little note card set with the plaid paper and coordinating envelopes. So these are the note cards that I just used. And instead of stamping instead of stamping on them, you could put some designer paper and then a little tag. So all of these stamps are from this little treat stamp set. So there's a little treat, a Halloween, Christmas, a birthday, another Christmas, just especially for you. That could be for any occasion. Thank you for coming when you're having a party. So this is such a cute little set of cards, and this stamp set really has a lot of fun images in it. And these note cards fit perfectly in the mini paper pumpkin boxes. These are in the annual catalog, and just such a great little way to package up the note cards. Yes, Kathy, I'd be happy to send you a catalog, and I'm pretty sure I have your address, but if you've had any address change, just let me know. I'm going to make myself a little note right here so that I don't forget, because my brain is all over the place. Okay, so I made this card. We actually did this in Stamp Club today. I had Stamp Club this morning, and so we made this card. And this is using the little treat stamp set. I might have shown this in another video. I used the embossing folder, the spider webs. The little detailed spider comes from the coordinating dies from the little treats. So you get this treat box die, and then there's the spider and some ornaments and the ring, and then some little tags. So today was the first time Carla was over after Stamp Club, and she said, "What does that treat box look like?" And I said, "I don't know, let's cut it." And so I thought that we would make a little treat box. So I used this card as inspiration, and I used some of the extra pieces that I had from Stamp Club, and I die cut the box from the card base, and you can see it doesn't take a half a sheet of cardstock, so it fits perfectly widthwise for a half a sheet of cardstock. I think Stampin' Up! Was really smart in the way that they designed this die so that you can get 2 boxes from 1 piece of cardstock. So I ran that through the Big Shot, and I cut out the box. And then, like I said, I had some extra pieces from Stamp Club. So I have a little piece that I used the spiderweb embossing folder on. I die cut a tag that says Happy Halloween. This is from the same die set, so right here. And then I also had a die cut spider, and I added a little iridescent pearl in, I guess it's not really an eye, it's more like his whole head, but I added that on the spider just to give him a little something. And so we're going to put together this box and then figure out which ribbon we want to tie it closed. Now, right before I came on, I looked for candy to put inside the box so I could show you like size-wise, but I don't have any small candy. The kids have bigger packages of candy, but I find that when I buy candy, I just eat it. It's so bad I eat it. And so I try not to have candy on hand. All right, so this is how the box goes. It's 1 piece, and it all folds up together. So these little these pieces go into the slots to form the sides of the box. There's 1 on each side. Okay, and then these come up to be the front and back. So I'm going to use some tear and tape. 3 Kit Kats. Oh, that's good to know, Pat. Pat says she put 3 mini Kit Kats in her boxes. So there's lots of options. I feel like the little mini Ghirardelli chocolates would be a good option. The mini like York peppermints I think would fit in there. I know that if you went shopping for Halloween candy or any little candy that you could find some things that would fit in here. So then this just folds up, and I love this decorative scalloped top. I just think that's really cute, and it just comes out on the die like this. So all you do is just cut 1 die, and then you have this little box and folds up. And I feel like it's really sturdy because we have this like, extra layers in here. Oh, you know what? I went a little high on my adhesive. So if you're putting your adhesive on, this is the first time I've assembled it. You might want to stay maybe put the adhesive on the lower part of the box and not on the top. All right, lesson learned. Okay, so then I've got this piece to go on the front. So let's get out, oops, get away. Our Seal Plus. This is going to go on the front. Smoky Slate is the box color, and then Basic Gray is on top here. And then I've got the little tag that says Happy Halloween. And I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. And I think probably our best bet is going to be glue dots for the spider. So I'm going to do what glue dot. Top or bottom, I don't know. I'm going to go on the top. Okay, so now we can keep it as an open box, or we can use ribbon to close it at the top. So I have some ribbon choices here. This ribbon is the mesh ribbon that is part of the Halloween suite in the mini catalog. And so for this, I think I would just like tie a knot. So let's see what this looks like. And if we like it, maybe we don't need anything else. But I did bring out some other options from the annual catalog. We've got the crinkled white seam binding, and then the black and white twine is part of the Playful Pets combo. I think it's really versatile and would be good for Halloween. But oh, I love this. Just like a little knot to dress that up. Isn't that cute? Gonna go totally straight over, I think. Do you love it? Oh my gosh, do you guys celebrate Halloween? I don't usually make projects for Halloween, so that's why I like these stamp sets that only just have like a couple stamps in it, so I don't have to feel like I have to make a whole bunch. Okay, Trina's asking, how did I attach the ribbon to the card? This mesh ribbon is really it's really stretchy, but it's also, I feel like, hard to kind of put down. So when I made this card, I actually glued the ribbon to the back. I taped it down on the back of the black piece, and then I put it on the card. So it's actually it's open here, like it's not actually glued down, but it is secured to the back of that, so it's not going to fall off the card at all. I think this is really pretty for like Christmas and like winter and New Year's. Like, I think that this silver mesh really has a lot of uses beyond just the Halloween, but it is pretty awesome for Halloween, don't you think? Oh, Catherine says she absolutely adores the spider. I know, he's so cute. It's kind of hard to say that about a spider, but he is cute. Oh, yes, I think the ribbon really is spiderwebby. All right, so that's what this little box looks like. I'm really excited about playing some more and coming up with so many things, right? Party favors for baby showers or weddings, or a wedding shower, birthday parties, Valentine's Day treats, for Halloween, anytime you're giving out little treats to neighbors or coworkers. And maybe you're not doing that so much right now, sharing little treats, but I think it's going to be a handy little box. And I love that it fits in just a half a sheet of cardstock. Let me show you again really quick in case you are late in joining us. Here's the single die, just one die, and this half a sheet of cardstock makes that cute little box. So adorable. So you can get these bundled together, the little treats and the dies. You can save 10% when you get them together. I'll include the shopping list in the video description. As soon as I'm done with the video, I'll add all of that on there. So I will also include links to the spiderweb embossing folder, to the mesh ribbon, to the little iridescent pearls, and to the note cards and the box and the sponges and everything that I've used tonight. I will include the link for that. Well, I do have one more project to share with you. I'm so glad you asked about it too, Carla. It sort of forced me to get it out and play with it. We've got one more project, and speaking of Stamp Club, we made this card in Stamp Club this morning. So I had everything cut and ready to go and thought that I would share it with you tonight. So this card was part of my July bonus project kit. So if you are a customer of mine, or maybe you're a team member who subscribes to get my kits each month, my customers can get them free when they do a $40 or more order in my online store, or email or text or whatever. You don't have to do it in my online store. If you'd like, you can place your order over the phone. You get a free project kit when you order $40 or more, and that includes 3 pre-cut projects and a free gift. So this was one of the projects that I included in the July kit, and I just wanted to show you. I cased it right from the catalog. I copied it. I used a different stamp set, but otherwise I used the same colors. These are the in colors. I've used Bumblebee, Magenta, Magenta Madness, right? Magenta Madness, and then Just Jade. And then this is Mint Macaron on the front, stamped with Just Jade for the sentiment. Oh, sorry, quick drink. So the card that we're going to make today is using the same layout, but different stamps and different colors. So I'll give you some hints. We're going to use the Snowflake embossing folder, Misty Moonlight ink. We're still using that postage punch. And here are the colors. We've got a Seaside spray card base, Misty Moonlight embossed cardstock, Night of Navy, and then a Seaside spray for the words. And then we're going to use the rectangle postage punch. This is in the annual catalog, and it is a new punch. It was on back order for a little while, but I think, oh, I should have checked it. I think it's back in stock. So if you haven't gotten this one yet, it's really versatile. I think it's a fun shape for a tag. Something a little bit different. If you use circles all the time, you might like something a little bit different. So check out the rectangle postage stamp punch. So I'm going to stamp using snowflakes. Where's that stamp set? Right here, the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. And I picked out the stamp that has sort of the little line, the trio of snowflakes, and I'm going to stamp all of them in the same color. When I was designing this card, I tried stamping in different colors like this card was, but I felt like there wasn't enough difference between the Misty Moonlight and the Night of Navy, so I just decided to stamp them all in the same color. And then while we've got the ink out, I'm going to stamp the words. This is Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. Have you guys started stamping your Christmas cards yet? I know some people who stamp them so early that they're already done. That just seems crazy. I have not started Christmas cards yet. I mean, I've designed a few Christmas cards here and there, but not personal Christmas cards. And I feel like I just make them throughout the fall. So we're going to put these down on the Night of Navy cardstock. Let me give you some measurements. Let's bust out the ruler. So the Misty Moonlight embossed background is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'll put these measurements in the description too. The Night of Navy cardstock is 4 inches by 2.5 inches. Okay, and then we just have the postage punch. So I'm gonna layer this kind of over the edge, and then see how the snowflakes are different. I'm gonna rotate so that the middle one is different, and then rotate the other way. So we have the little snowflake, little snowflake, little snowflake, just to kind of break it up a little bit. I feel like this one's not straight. So they're kind of evenly spaced out and then hanging over the edge just a little bit. Okay. This is going to go on the front. Oh man. This, I was just saying this on the other card. The Stampin' Seal Plus sometimes does not like embossed cardstock, and it starts to tear the cardstock. So sometimes it's better to put it directly on the card base, the adhesive, and then attach your piece. Nice good adhesion there. And I'm just going to trim that extra off. Okay, then this piece is going to go on with Stampin' Dimensionals. And the Merry Christmas is going to go on, or the Snowflake Wishes, that's going to go on. Oh, Michelle says that she makes Christmas cards all year. I love that because, you know, I love Christmas. And sometimes we listen to Christmas carols, Christmas songs all year long. We've been known to turn on Christmas songs in the middle of July. I just love Christmas songs so much. So why not, right? Carla says, I noticed that on cardstock when it's getting close to running out. I don't think I'm close to running out. I've got all that left, but I think it just sometimes it's like it gets hung up on the textured cardstock. Okay, so that's going right in the center. I think I missed some other comments. Judy has started hers, but Becky hasn't started. Oh, thank you for checking that postage punch. Michelle has reported back that the postage punch is in stock. So if you haven't ordered that one, you can order it now. And don't forget this month to redeem your bonus day coupons. If you ordered in July, $50 or more, you have a $5 bonus day coupon that you can use and get $5 off your order. That's awesome. Make sure if you are using your bonus day coupon and that you want to get my my $40, the project kit, when you order $40, make sure your $40 is after you put all your coupons in. Otherwise, it won't count. So it has to be $40 before, or rather after discounts and before tax and shipping. Okay, so on my card at Stamp Club, we added some of the adhesive backed snowflakes. Can you see them? So they're really subtle. And after Stamp Club, I was wondering if maybe we needed something that was a little bigger. I don't know. So let's see what we think about these blue adhesive backed gems. There's two colors. There's like a darker color that's Misty Moonlight, and then the lighter color I think is supposed to be Balmy Blue, but it goes really, really well with the Seaside Spray too, I think. So I'm going to have you guys vote, and you tell me, because I'm going to make this card for a swap, and I want to know if I should make it with the adhesive backed sequins, or should I make it with the adhesive backed gems? So here's a closer look. This or that. Do you like the bigger gems, or do you like the more subtle snowflakes? Which way would you do it? The bigger gems or the little subtle snowflakes? Erin says she likes the snowflake embossing folder. Oh yes, I love that snowflake embossing folder. Carla's not ready for Christmas. I hear you. I'm just trying to get through the start of school. Deanna says, I love that snowflake one and the other one up there. This one? Oh, Priscilla, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. And it sounds like you also make Christmas cards all year. The punch that I just showed, this one, is the rectangle postage stamp punch. I'll include the link in the description of the video as soon as I'm done. I'll put all of the all of the lists, all the items that I used tonight. Okay, so here I've got to the comments about our votes. So Nancy says gems, Lynn says gems, Terry says the bigger gems, Erin likes the snowflakes, Linda likes the gems, Michelle likes the gems, Joan likes the gems, Becky likes the gems, Priscilla says this, and Patricia says the gems. Janet is our second vote for the snowflakes, Deb's gems, Joe says gems, Libby says gems, Linda says the smaller ones, Catherine says the bigger ones, Carmen says the bigger ones, Gloria says the bigger ones. Okay, so it sounds like you guys like the bigger ones. Most of you prefer the bigger gems. So I think when I do my swap, I think I will use those bigger ones. But when you're making this card at home, you could go either way. You could even use just regular rhinestones, or like some holiday rhinestones or colored rhinestones or pearls. I don't think you could go wrong with any embellishments. Carla, don't rub it in. Okay, so like I said, you could go either way. I don't think you could go wrong. And both of them are adhesive backed right there in the name. Adhesive backed snowflakes and blue adhesive backed gems. So they're really super easy to apply, whichever one that you choose. All right. Do you like the snowflake version? Do you like the flowers? Do you like them both? I love this card. I just love the layout. Well, let's go ahead and review our cards because that is it for me tonight. I'm so glad that you joined, and I hope you enjoyed Thursday night stamp therapy. As always, I would love to know what your favorite project is. Did you like the Halloween projects, the faux tearing technique, or the little treat box? Or maybe our little flashback to the annual catalog with the beautiful world stamp set. Didn't we do one more card? Or was that it tonight? I guess that was it. Yeah, we did 3 cards in the little box. So let me know what project you preferred. What kind of techniques do you enjoy seeing when you tune into Thursday night stamp therapy? I'm hoping next week that we can do a little stamp along with me. So I'll try to come up with some measurements and share those. So watch the page and tune in next Thursday for Thursday night stamp therapy at 7:10 p.m. Central Time. In the meantime, you can get all these goodies in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I hope that you have a great week. See you next time.